always said, you will eat it and you will like it. Today we're going to talk about healthy eating.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, my mom fixed a meal, and it was the only meal that was going to be fixed that day, and so you ate what was cooked. Thankfully, I grew up in a rural environment in the country, and so we had a lot of fresh vegetables. We had a lot of things that came right off of the farm, and so we ate pretty well. But we didn't. And what I wanted was fast food, but we didn't get fast food. But it was over the years, when I had an opportunity to choose my own, I didn't always make the right choices. Yeah, and that's really what happens.
When I grew up, it was like you had to eat everything on your plate and no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That was it. And it really did not teach me portion control. That I had to eat everything, whether I was hungry or not. If I was full, I still had to eat everything off, my plate. Be part of that, clean plate club.
Exactly. And being Filipino, my dad and mom would always say, in the Philippines, they wouldn't be able to eat all of what you're eating. So he would make me have that little guilty feeling, so I'd have to eat it all. But in today's society now, we should really watch what we're eating.
We really should, because today we know that the food is a lot different. It's processed, and we have a large problem with a weight problem with our children. And some of it is food, but some of it is a lack of physical activity. Some of it is they're on the computer or some kind of screen all the time. And it's really a problem.
And I think also, that we as parents have to be the role models and teach our kids to make, better choices. Also give the kids opportunities to make better choices. We were talking about fast food before. If you go to a restaurant, go through the refuge, you don't have to get the super size of the fries or super size, the drink. Maybe smaller fry instead of a soda or a milkshake, get a bottle of water. They can still have, the hamburger, or even another choice is instead of getting the fried chicken sandwich, try a grilled chicken sandwich.
That's true.
Right.
So.
And thankfully, my kids actually don't like fast food. I do have to say they do have an eclectic taste and palate, and they like more home-cooked meals. So I try to incorporate them cooking in the kitchen with me. And before that, I'd actually take them to go shopping with me. So they're learning about preparing good foods, using the right healthy options, and then having fun coming home and cooking everything.
That's good. But unfortunately, I have 3 grandchildren, and my oldest grandson is a very picky eater. I mean, extremely picky. And so we have come up with, we'll put the food on the plate. He has to at least taste it.
Right.
And then if he doesn't like it, then we'll do something after that. But how have you handled a picky eater, or how do you handle when they say, I don't like that, or I don't want to eat that?
Well, talking about, my daughter was a picky eater, and I kid you not, for about 3 years, the only thing she would eat would be chicken cutlets and spaghetti.
Oh my goodness.
And my mom was like, that's what she wants to eat. She's getting some food. Now, I would also sneak in, the whole wheat pasta. That's another thing. Or I think we do have to kind of sneak in the stuff. Another thing I used to do is when I used to make meatloaf, grind up, carrots and other vegetables and put it in, just to kind of get those, vegetables in for them to eat. But I think if the kid really wants to eat something, let them eat it. They're not going to starve. And as long as they're getting some kind of nutrients and stuff, I don't think, we need to be overly worried as parents and shove the food down their throat,
That's so true. Yeah. And I think we need to make sure we have healthy snacks around for them, that when they're coming home from school and they're famished, we need to have the apples and the carrots and those types of things, yogurt, things like that.
Milk is also good.
Yes, a variety of things that they like. And I just think that helps them a lot. And also encourage them to go outside and to be physically active and to not spend so much time in front of the computer and those games.
And I think, doing activity as a family is a great thing.
Yes.
The other day I came home from work and I was really tired, but my daughters, it was a nice day about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and they're like, Mom, let's go out for a bike ride. And I was exhausted, but I was like, you know what? Let me get changed and we'll go. And we had a great time. So it's a healthy way for them to be out, and I'm out getting exercise, and we're spending time together as a family.
That's so true.
Which is an added bonus.
Right. And another thing, in today's society, like you said, a lot of things are processed. And people are gearing more towards more organic. So my family actually, and I'm trying to start that as well, is to grow our own vegetables.
Oh,
so
wonderful.
we have a tomato, we have different vegetables that, and they're seeing the whole process from the beginning to end. And it's actually a fun project for them, but then it teaches them healthy.
Yeah,
And
that's
again,
great.
they're being involved, and again, it's another thing that the family can do together, which is another great way
And then
to
after
be
you grow
together.
it, you can take it
Yes,
and
it's
they can
simple.
eat it, they can find recipes, they can
I think
cook
it's
it.
fun, yeah,
And
exactly.
yeah, and it makes it a really fun activity for everyone.
A learning
And I just think
activity,
that's really important. Yeah. So I think it's just lots of things that we can do to help our children to eat healthy and to make better choices and have things around. So we know we've been talking about these healthy eating habits, and I hope that we gave you something that you could sink your teeth into today. And we hope you'll find us here again on Mom Always Says.